Ralf Schumacher, former Formula One driver, now driving for Mercedes-Benz in the 2008 DTM. No step backwards, instead a chance to prove himself against top drivers in peak motorsports. DTM fascinates me. It's motorsport on the highest level, and the cars are relatively equal. That means you can really measure yourself against the other drivers. Plus, there's that fantastic atmosphere during the races. Getting used to something new after 11 years of Formula One. For Schumacher, it's not always easy. The main difference between DTM and Formula One is weight and performance. That's quite clear. I'm amazed by the speed they take the bends at. You can do quite a bit, but on a different level. Plus, you have to drive the car more carefully because you don't have as much power available, and that makes things very tough. A first assessment of the course for the six-time Grand Prix winner. Test driving in Mugello, Italy. Important for Schumacher, so he can get used to his new car. On a normal test day, you do 80 to 100 laps, depending on the length of the test. The main thing is, I'm being tested, and right now I need a lot more kilometers. And also I have to get used to the track and the car. So that's my priority right now. Also new to the DTM is Mauro Engel. He's driving for Mücke Motorsport as well. Does Schumacher have any tips for the young driver? Well, right now, Mauro actually has more experience with the DTM than I do, so I don't need to give him many tips. I've known Mauro for absolutely ages. It's just great to work with a young guy who's at the start of his career, while mine is actually drawing to a close. It's actually very refreshing for both of us. When it comes to his aims for the season, Schumacher still sees himself as an outsider. I think we'll certainly start in the last third. That's just how it is. The DTM has never been the place for stars, and especially in Formula One, we've seen how difficult things have been for many drivers before me. That's why we have the second-hand car, and I also have time for myself to learn how to deal with the track, the car, and the team. And of course, I'd love to drive my way into the top 10, but that's still a long way off right now. His first DTM season, a bit like an apprenticeship. For Schumacher, it's no problem. He's patiently awaiting the new challenge. It may sound a bit weird at first, a former Formula One driver stepping into a second-hand car. On the other hand, my Formula One time is over now, and these things can't be compared. You just have to learn it, and I'm someone who simply needs time. I'm a learner, and that's what I intend to do here. Other drivers will be fighting for the title, but Schumacher sees no clear favorite. That's very difficult for me because I'm still entirely new to all this and I can't really tell. I think that both A teams, on the Mercedes and the Audi sides, have a chance of winning the championship, and that makes things very exciting indeed. Schumacher may have a surprise up his sleeve. He's a born winner after all. And he's already proven that in Formula One.